here with head coach Dan Evans following a 77-76 win over Malone on Saturday. Coach, it's an 11-point game, just over 4 minutes left. How are you able to come back in this one?
Well, we made some plays, obviously. We finally started rebounding the ball, I thought, down the stretch there. They missed a couple shots finally. They made a bunch of plays early part of the half. 14 O'Daniel, really, he got hot. He made plays like veteran guys do. And we kind of hung around, and we just sort of hung in there just enough that when we finally made some plays and we hit some shots, it was able to get us over the hump. And to have your senior come in with 3 minutes left or 3.5 minutes left, and to make multiple plays on both ends, that's why you have old guys. And I think the good thing for our program is that is a sign that we're learning and we're growing, that our veteran guys are making plays and making the right decisions and really giving us a lift anytime they have the opportunity. And I thought both our juniors all three of our juniors played pretty well. Our senior played well, and so that's all we can ask.
And talk about that, because it was those upperclassmen who carried the way early. Jesse, as you mentioned, came off the bench, hits a three, steals, rebounds. But then you're able to get the freshmen to make some plays at the end. Shamar, the go-ahead bucket. Ronnie makes some plays at the end. I mean, it's got to be great to have that balance from both the underclassmen and upperclassmen, everybody contributing down the stretch.
Yeah, it's no secret that our rotation is limited, and the number of guys we have that could play is limited. But the reality is that we rely on everyone on our roster. Whether you're in a jumpsuit and can't play, or you're our starting point guard, we need you to perform on a daily basis in practice and in games. And so, to see different guys step up is truthfully what we expect. And we must keep our freshmen aggressive, because it's hard when you're young to deal with the things that they have to deal with and still be aggressive when things aren't going well. Especially Shamar obviously struggled for a stretch there, and even Ronnie obviously foul trouble. But both of them stayed aggressive, and they both made plays. And to have Connor Don come in, who hasn't played a bunch of minutes, but he came in, he filled the role we needed him to tonight, and he was ready. And that's what better programs do. And we are working to get there. I think this was a good sign for us.
And especially after the emotions of Thursday night, and to be able to bounce back. I mean, I know they're young guys, but you play double overtime games. Sometimes you maybe be a little worried about their legs and the minutes that they played, but you were able to make those plays down the stretch, and those emotions are able to carry you forward.
Youth is a really powerful thing. These guys are all young people. They're playing a game. And it's a fun game. Whether you're winning or losing, it's a fun game. And so I expect our guys to keep competing. I don't care how many minutes they have to play. We will do whatever it takes. And if it takes 2 overtimes and we come out on the wrong end, that's okay. Because as long as we put it out there and we put it all on the line, all of us will be happy every single night. And I think we put it on the line Thursday, and they hit the shot. We put it on the line tonight, and they didn't hit the shot. And so, that's the way basketball is.
And real quick, Chad, talk a little bit about him. Career high 26 points tonight, was aggressive, attacking the basket throughout the course of the night, 10 free throw attempts. Talk a little bit about his performance as well.
Obviously, we need him to be aggressive. And, he is our most veteran guard. He's played a ton of minutes in his career. And those kind of performances we know he has in him. And the key for us is how can we unlock that on a nightly basis. Obviously he's not going to make shots every night. Everything's not going to go perfect. He may not have the same opportunities every night. But can we unlock it on a nightly basis? And to see him play with that aggression and to make great decisions and to have a tremendous spirit to him coming off, obviously, what we came off of. And for Trent to do the same in that first half especially, that's what veterans do. And so I'm really proud of both Chad and Trent, honestly.
What have you learned from your basketball team in the 2 games this week?
Honestly, I expect this from them. And I think I learned a lot about them a month ago. And now I think they expect this. We expect this as a staff, and it needs to continue. When you have the power of the unity that I think our team has, and the togetherness and the things that they've been through, both our old guys, some of the things they've gone through in the past, and our young guys dealing with the things that they're dealing with this year, being new to college and a new environment, they've come together. And when teams come together, powerful things can happen. And we're a long way, make no mistake about it. We are a long way from where we want to be in the grand scheme. but to see the strides that our young people have made, and our staff has made, and our program has made, it's certainly uplifting.
Dan, congratulations on the win. Good luck this week.
Thanks, Scott.